Hello everybody, and welcome back to another wonderful time of chaos. I am the maker of said chaos, your host Draven, and we are here to make chaos, and today we have an opening. Yay! But before we get into that, let me show you this.
Joey, we got a film Draven's order.
Where are we going first?
Systems right behind you. You got Super Nintendo.
Okay, I got that one right here. It looks beautiful.
And some games to go with it.
Let's head to the game wall.
All right, Draven got the bundle that comes with Super Mario World 1,
Okay.
2,
I got it.
and Mario Kart.
Got it. All right, did he get any other games?
Does this answer your question?
Kirby.
First one's right here, Kirby Avalanche. And then
Corp!
64 game down this way.
B, C, D, F, G, J, K. Kirby, I saw in the comment you left on Facebook, you said the Kirby games are some of your favorites.
That is true.
And did your orders getting picked to be filmed? And you said you're a Kirby fan, throwing in this plush for free. Thanks, Draven. You'll be playing your games in no time.
Joey, we got a film Draven's order.
Where are we going first?
And I have that order right here. So let us open it, shall we? Now, I will say that, yes, Kirby games are my favorite. Most of the time when I was younger, especially when I was younger, anytime I got a new, like, Nintendo-esque device, like when I got my DS Lite and basically all my DS things, even when I got my Switch when I was younger, there was 3 games that my mom would get me that went with my Nintendo thing. It was either Mario themed, Kirby themed, or Pokemon themed. And I remembered a few times I was sent home early from school when I was sick, and of course I would just play Kirby to pass the time while being sick. Now, here's the plush. I actually love this. It is so freaking cute. Look at that. So adorable. You're going to go on my desk for now. Just staring at me with your lifeless, your soulless eyes that just stare with utter cuteness. Praise the Kirby eyes. These are the SNES controllers by Old School. And, ooh. Now, I've seen the actual controllers that are supposed to go with this, and other than the fact that it just doesn't have the word Nintendo right here, I don't see a lick of difference. That actually feels very nice. And of course, since it has Mario Kart, came with 2 controllers. I'm gonna love playing that. And now the games. My lord, that is a stack of games. And of course, as you saw, we have Kirby, the Crystal Shards for the N64, which I have, like, right over there. I don't want to move my camera, but it's right there. We got Mario Kart. Oh, that would be fun to play when family comes over. Fun fact, since I started collecting old retro games, I decided to learn a couple of things. And the funny thing is that you can kind of sort of play the Japanese release of the NES, but you have to remove 2 little plastics that are basically what these little notches are for. So basically just remove those and you could basically play the Japanese games for, I believe it was called a Super Famicom. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, pretty neat news. We have the second Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island 2, Kirby's Avalanche. I looked into this game and it's kind of reminds me of Tetris. So can't wait to play that. I loved Tetris when I was younger. And of course, Super Mario World. Yoshi's green and I use a green screen. You're just gonna love. You can just straight up see through Yoshi. Yeah. Of course, we have the power block. I will say though, I do like the N64's controller block because it uses basically a regular cord, but the giant block thing plugs into the back of it. That is my favorite thing as to why I like the N64 a bit better. But I give all consoles their time to shine. Because all consoles deserve love. Ooh, okay, this is actually very gorgeous. If my camera would focus. That is nice. Also, I understand now why they made games have this little notch instead of what they previously had. Because when you power it on, it kind of locks the game in, but people kept breaking that, so now they just made it smooth so you can pull out the game while the thing's on. Because they didn't see this giant eject button. But to be fair, kids are kids. Now, real quick, I just want to see. Yeah, let me take my headphones off. Oh, wait. Forgot to blow into the cartridge. Oh. Forgot. This thing needs a controller to work. Ah, stepping on stuff. Ah! N64 controller. Wow, that is beautiful. I'm sorry y'all can't see this. Oh, wait, where's my phone? Oh. Okay. Okay, it works. That is cool. Yeah, DkOLdes, man. I mean, it's amazing. It's an easy, fast way, especially when you're a man that just stays home and tries to do a bunch of YouTube stuff and also has a day job, so can't really travel much. It's very nice to use. Honestly, this marks off another thing from my list. And I think that only leaves, I believe, the Sega Dreamcast, the Sega Saturn, the original DS, the original Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance SP. So getting there. I'm getting close to the end. And then it'll just be games from here on out. So I hope all of you enjoyed this unboxing. Seriously, man, go to DkOLdes, follow them on TikTok so you can get some cool discount codes from them, and maybe even Joey will record your order and make a funny video like, did he get any other games? Does this answer your question? Carp! It just gets cut off there. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Goodbye! Hey, editor, can you, like, have a black hole suck in the video? That's not in the budget. What is in the budget? An explosion? Okay. Then, explosion!